A door-to-door salesman in Texas was shot and called a racial slur while doing his job.
Straight pointed the barrel at me and then shot me and told me, get away from here.
Luckily, the bullet hit his tablet and he was able to run away and call the cops. But when they arrived, no one was home. A warrant is now out for the homeowner's arrest. They could face aggravated assault and hate crime charges.
That's crazy. How can you just be doing your job and some racist, crazy person decides to shoot you? And it's a good thing he did have that electronic device there to help him, use as a safety vest, a bulletproof vest. Because he probably wouldn't be here and he'd be in a lot of trouble. Now, hopefully they find who did this. And if they do live there, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they make an example out of him, because that's just uncalled for. It's 2024.
This video out of Texas is upsetting, and heads up, it might be hard to watch. It all went down last week in Houston, where someone called police to report an intruder inside her apartment in the middle of the night. When police got there, they didn't find anyone, and after a second cop arrived, a person from another apartment told them someone had broken into a different apartment. Body cam footage picks up as these officers go to investigate, and on the ground, they observe some broken glass. An officer pounds on the door, and after backing up, an officer believes they see someone with a gun approaching the door. The two cops appear to unload their clips, switch magazines, and open fire once more. Inside the apartment, cops ended up finding a gun, and the woman who had approached the door with the gun had been shot 5 times. This all went down about 10 days ago, but this footage was just released. It turns out the woman who was shot, who says she didn't hear the cop, wasn't some sort of intruder. The glass to that apartment was broken because that woman was a friend of the tenant, and the two of them had locked themselves out. They broke the glass to get back in. A prominent civil rights attorney for the woman who was shot says this body cam is evidence of unnecessary and excessive force and believes the shooting never should have happened. Here in the gun-heavy USA, a police shooting database maintained by the Washington Post finds that more than 1,100 people have been shot and killed by police over the past 12 months. The two cops who opened fire were placed on administrative leave, and the sheriff's office claims they're still investigating everything.
Man, that's crazy. I just hope that I hope that, they get everything they deserve plus more. The police clearly just went fucking berserk on what they assumed was a break-in, but they ain't even know what the hell was going on. They was just shooting crazy. And I know how people who really know me say how I think, but you just have to be realistic. What if kids was right there? You know what I'm saying? A kid holding a banana or some shit. You feel me? Or they holding something that's shaped like a gun, like a water gun, or just anything in general that made these people, think however they was thinking, because they clearly wasn't thinking straight, and just went berserk on a who? They didn't even know they was shooting at. They just went berserk, went crazy. You know what I'm saying? You then empty 2 clips. Like, man, how could you just go crazy like that, not knowing what you're shooting or aiming at? And then the investigation part is what further kills me, because what is there to investigate? What the fuck is there to investigate? Y'all trying to find some legal way to try and lie so y'all won't have to pay and do what y'all supposed to, because they was out there reckless? You know what I'm saying? All that negative, whatever you want to use, big words, they was all of it. I ain't about to go in detail. You know what I'm trying to say, because y'all seen what I saw. And they can't even say this is a race thing right now, because I don't even know who these folks is. I don't even know what they look like. I just know what is right and what's wrong is wrong. And we all living in this world together, sharing this world together, polluting this earth together, trying to be as clean as possible. So it's not like, everything that's going on isn't put out there. That type of contamination isn't good for nobody. So y'all just be careful. If you somebody with this type of power, use your brain before you do stuff. Just like you tell a gun owner who not being safe around kids or have this around kids and the kid get it, you're gonna be like, it's this person's fault, right?